Voice a bit hoarse.
Andy, surely not so negative now. I was talking to you on the weekend, it was negative then, but it's very positive tonight as Newcastle are through to the semi-finals.
Yeah, well, it's still negative about Saturday, but we'll not go there tonight, you know.
Yeah, it's no time for that now.
We've had 15, 20 years of that team should be good enough, so I'll never buy that, but let's just not go there tonight. Yeah, brilliant. I think just a commanding performance. We should have been 2, 3 or 4 up in the first 20 minutes. Petered out a bit. Leicester came into the game. You know, we're playing a Premier League opposition. It's not going to be a cakewalk like many might have thought it would have been, you know. And then the half was fairly even. Probably they shaded it for the last bit of the first half, but then, you know, we were the better team throughout the second half. Got what we deserved. Would have been squeaky bum time and potentially grandstand finish if Vardy had.
Oh, he should have as well, shouldn't he? We've got away with that one. Vardy's last as grass.
Well, especially the first one. Maybe the sort of last as a grass got to him a little bit. He snatched at the shots because he probably just wanted to rifle the back of the net and then do his usual golden celebration. So maybe it got to him, but you don't see Vardy missed two like that. But I mean, the chances we missed, I mean, bloody hell, I mean, from the first minute, Longstaff missing that one, and we created chance after chance. Tired a little bit in the first half, and then we got a second win at the beginning of the second and got fully what we deserved. It was fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? I mean, it was, you know, I dreaded, you know, a tight game, them coming back resilient after that, winning the league against them and going to penalties. I would have hated that. It would have been horrific. You would have feared the worst, but, you know, going forward, avoid the Manchester teams ideally until the final. But it won't be easy whoever we play. If it's Forest or Wolves, everybody will be thinking, what an opportunity, you know. We've just got to just, and I don't appreciate this focusing on anything. I think we've just got to play each game as it comes and win them. Obviously, these games are going to, it's the first time, the beer just adds about 15 years onto us, but for many people, it's going to be the first time we've reached a semi-final in the League Cup in my lifetime. So,
yeah. Well, first time since 1979 or 78.
Yeah, so, you know, it's brilliant, you know. In that respect, I watched 2 FA Cup finals in the late 90s, and obviously it was against the treble-winning Man United and a great Arsenal side. So you sort of, I watched them, and I didn't get that excited in the final. I thought, but you know, you sort of knew we weren't going to win. But is it going to, you know, it just feels like it could be different this year. But you know, it's going to be a massive game. If we do get drawn against Man City, which you wouldn't want to, but you know, it's. It'll be sandwiched between a Champions League game, you know.
Yeah. Well, the ties come thick and fast. The ties are on the 23rd and then the 30th. So lots of games together. Got Fulham on Sunday.
Yep.
So you think our squad's good enough to go far? Go to the final, win this tournament?
Well, if there's so few games left, I mean, it has to be, doesn't it? And who's to say we haven't got another player there? Whether they're cup tied or not. You know, if they're not cup tied, then they might get a look in. You know, a sniff. But you know, just trust what we've got at the minute. You know, defensively, all these Nicholas Pope's after the Golden Glove, isn't he? You know, he's another clean sheet for Pope. You know, we looked a little bit shaky when it was 2-0. You know, like with Vardy coming on, but it's a cup tie. They're going to throw the kitchen sink. Anybody would have done exactly the same. So just getting through, and it's about as comfortable as we could hope for. But as I said last time, let's dare to dream, eh?
Dare to dream, like it. Cheers, Andy. Thanks, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Alright, now, jump in. Come on.